Most cat owners laugh it off. They close the door, hear the scratching, maybe catch those little paws sliding underneath, and they think, well, that's just my weird cat. But here's the thing, there is nothing weird about it at all. What looks like clingy, quirky behavior is actually one of the clearest windows into how your cat sees you, how safe they feel with you, and what role you play in their world. Cats are not random creatures. Every behavior they repeat, especially one as consistent as following you into the bathroom, is rooted in something real. Something emotional. Something that goes back thousands of years. So before you chalk it up to feline oddness, stick with us, because by the end of this, you're going to see your cat's bathroom habit in a completely different light. And honestly, it might make you love them even more. 1. You are their safe person and they do not want to lose sight of you. Picture this. You are going about your morning, your cat is curled up nearby, and the moment you stand up and head down the hallway, they are on their feet. They follow you to the bathroom door. They wait. They might even cry a little. The second you come out, they are satisfied. They circle your legs and move on with their day. To most people, that reads as neediness. But what it actually signals is something far more meaningful. You are your cat's secure base. Animal behavior research uses the term secure base to describe the person or presence an animal returns to when they feel uncertain or vulnerable. A 2019 study by researchers at Oregon State University found that cats form secure attachments to their owners in a very similar way to how human infants bond with their caregivers. When owners left the room, a significant portion of cats showed signs of stress, and when the owner returned, they settled. Your bathroom trip, in your cat's mind, is you disappearing. And cats, despite their reputation for independence, do not love it when their person disappears without explanation. If your cat follows you to the bathroom, it means they feel genuinely attached to you. You are not just a food source to them. You are a presence they actively seek out. That is not clinginess. That is love expressed in the most feline way possible. 2. Cats are naturally drawn to vulnerability, and they are watching out for you. Here's what most owners miss entirely. In the wild, cats are both predators and prey. They are acutely aware of vulnerability, their own, and that of the animals they care about. When you go to the bathroom, from your cat's perspective, you are doing something that makes you temporarily still, enclosed, and less aware of your surroundings. In other words, you look vulnerable. And to a cat who sees you as part of their social unit, their colony essentially, vulnerability in a companion triggers a protective instinct. They want to be there. They want to keep an eye on things. Some feline behavior experts describe this as cats acting as sentinels, positioning themselves near their people during moments of perceived exposure. Think about the other moments your cat tends to show up uninvited, when you are sick in bed, when you are upset, when you are lying still for a long time. It is the same impulse. Stillness and enclosure read as a signal that you might need company, presence, or protection. So yes, your cat following you to the bathroom is, in a very real sense, them looking out for you. They are not being intrusive, they are being devoted. 3. The bathroom is one of the most interesting rooms in your home and your cat knows it. Think about your bathroom from a cat's perspective for just a moment. Running water, rustling sounds, temperature changes, new smells every single day. A small enclosed space where you are completely focused and relatively still. For a cat, that is not a boring room, that is practically a sensory event. Cats are intensely curious animals, and bathrooms satisfy almost every category of curiosity they have. The sound of water running is endlessly fascinating to many cats, which is why so many of them are obsessed with faucets. The warmth from a shower or bath is physically appealing. And the fact that you are in there, stationary and accessible, makes it even better. There is also a social component that goes deeper than curiosity. In multi-cat households, cats often groom each other and rest together in enclosed spaces, and when your cat squeezes into the bathroom with you, they may be unconsciously recreating that colony behavior, sharing a small, safe space with someone they trust. Research from the University of Lincoln has shown that cats form genuine preferences for specific humans, not just any human. Your cat is not following the mail carrier into the bathroom. They are following you. That distinction matters. 4. Your routine is their anchor, and the bathroom is a big part of it. Cats are creatures of routine in a way that is genuinely profound. They do not just prefer routine. They rely on it to feel safe and in control of their environment. A cat who knows what happens next is a calm cat. A cat who does not know what is coming is an anxious one. Your daily trips to the bathroom are, from your cat's perspective, some of the most predictable events in their day. You wake up, a bathroom. You get ready, a bathroom. You come home, bathroom. These moments are anchors in your cat's mental map of the day, and your cat has almost certainly built their own schedule around them. When you start heading in that direction, your cat does not just follow you impulsively, they often anticipate it. You may have noticed your cat appearing before you even stand up, reading your posture, your cues, your energy. Cats are extraordinarily good at reading human body language, sometimes better than we are at reading theirs. Dr. John Bradshaw, a cat behavior expert and author of Cat Sense, notes that cats who live closely with humans develop detailed mental models of their owner's behavior. They know your patterns, they track your moods, and they fit themselves into the architecture of your day. The bathroom fits into that model as a key moment, one where your cat knows they will have your undivided attention, even if just for a few minutes. 5. It is one of the few times you are fully present, and your cat has figured that out. This one might be the most honest point in this entire script. When you are in the bathroom, your phone is often down. You are not on a call, you are not typing. You are not distracted by a screen or a task. You are, in the truest sense of the phrase, just there. And your cat has noticed. Cats are extraordinarily perceptive when it comes to human attention. They know when you are genuinely focused on them versus when you are half-heartedly petting them while scrolling. Research published in Animal Cognition found that cats adjust their behavior based on how attentive their owners appear to be, and they are more likely to seek interaction when they believe they have your full focus. In the bathroom, they do have your full focus. There is nowhere else for it to go. This is why so many cats become especially affectionate in the bathroom, rubbing against your legs, purring loudly, making biscuits on your bathrobe. It is not random. It is your cat seizing the moment of genuine presence you are offering them, perhaps without even realizing you are offering it. That is a quietly beautiful thing when you sit with it. In a busy life, your cat is finding the pockets of time when you are truly available and showing up for them. 6. Separation anxiety in cats is real, and this behavior can be an early signal. Now, it is worth noting, because this is an honest channel, that not every case of bathroom following is purely a sign of love and routine. For some cats, particularly those who were separated from their mothers too early, rehomed multiple times, or have experienced loss or instability, following behavior can edge into separation anxiety. The distinction usually lies in the intensity of the behavior. A cat who follows you waits patiently and is easily settled when you return is expressing normal attachment behavior. A cat who cries loudly, scratches frantically at the door, refuses to eat when you are out of sight, or seems unable to relax unless they are physically touching you may be showing signs of anxious attachment. Signs to watch for include excessive vocalization when you are behind a closed door, destructive behavior when left alone, over-grooming, and appetite changes tied to your absence. If you recognize those patterns, the answer is not to lock them out or ignore the behavior. That typically makes anxiety worse. Instead, consider gradual desensitization, enrichment activities that keep your cat engaged when you are not available, and if the anxiety is significant, a conversation with your vet or a certified feline behaviorist. So the next time your cat appears at the bathroom door or slides their paw underneath it with theatrical determination, here is what you now know. They are not weird. They are not needy in a broken way. They are telling you, in the language available to them, that you matter, that you are their safe person, that they want to be where you are, especially in the moments when you are still and present and accessible. Your cat has mapped your day, built their sense of security around your presence, and decided, out of every spot in the house, every other human, every warm patch of sunlight, that the few minutes you spend in the bathroom are worth showing up for. That is not a quirk, that is devotion. If this gave you a new way to see your cat, hit like and share it with someone whose cat does the exact same thing, because honestly, most of them do. And if you want more content that helps you actually understand what your cat is feeling and why, subscribe. We cover real feline behavior, backed by research, and told in a way that actually means something for your everyday life with your cat.